Hey guys, Ningen here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to start off the series that I mentioned in the sort of just for fun video I did where I used the Full Metal Cooler team to take on the Prime Battle Trunks event. What I want to do is start off this mini-series where we are going to take all of the different drop card teams you can make, category teams at least, versus the Trunks Prime Battle. The reason it's going to be the Trunks one in every single video is because I figure what we could do is I'm going to start from the team screen at the start of the video, go into the event, try and get it done as quickly as we can, and then we will record and compare all of the times at the end so we can see which team is the most efficient at completing these runs. So it only really makes sense to do the same event every time. Because, you know, if like the category leader for the particular team that we use has type disadvantage against like a certain event, that is obviously going to make a difference. So some of it will only transfer over to Trunks, but the other reason is Trunks is the only Prime Battle one that I actually still need medals for. I farmed the Vegeta like straight away, all in one go, but I only did one copy of the Trunks. So I have the second one at SA10 ready to combine with my Rainbow Star one, but we still need medals for him, so I figure that's, if we're going to do one, we'll do the Trunks one, because that's the one I need the medals for. So we're starting off with the Wicked Bloodline team. Shout out to CJ, he still, I don't know if he knows, but he still has the Rainbow Star STR Metal Cooler set as his friend, so I figured I might as well grab him and use him straight away. Obviously, I have to use the same one, so we get 2 key and 30% to stats. Then we've got the LR Frieza. You know, it's great that you can use the Prime Battle LRs in the Prime Battle events, so he's obviously going to be one of the stronger units on the team. The older Prime Battle LRs, not the best linkers, but he does at least share key links on this team, which key link wise, I think LR Frieza is a little bit better than LR Goku. Then we have the Golden Frieza from the Broly event. He is a movie boss's support unit, so he'll support everyone on the team except for the LR Frieza and the GT Frieza, who we are bringing. He is also a support unit and he can stun. Both of these units also reduce damage against themselves, which is pretty useful. Then we have the Tech Metal Cooler, basically just because he has advantage over the Trunks, and then the AGL is a key partner. So we'll probably have the AGL one linked up with the LR for the extra key, and then I might link the Rainbow STR one with the movie bosses one, because then the float guys will be supporting everyone. But anyway, let's jump in, see how we can get on, see how quickly we can take down Trunks. So ideally, again, this is another thing that I guess is going to play into the times of all the different teams, is I guess it depends how lucky we get with the numbers that we roll. So rather than try and be tactical, unless it involves us moving straight into like a damage tile, I'm just going to pick the biggest number we can every time, just so we can try and get there as quickly as possible and then take him out. So I mean, I guess it all depends how quickly we're going to be able to set up our rotations. But so we got Golden Frieza, so yeah, we'll get this guy off so we can get him onto rotation with Golden Frieza, and then yeah, I guess we'll do this. I mean, the event's not going to be hard, so we don't really need to worry too much about our rotations, but if we're going for the fastest time possible, then it makes sense to think about it at least a little bit. Now, one thing I will say is, you know, I'm not Jay Fandler, I'm not a free-to-play king. There are definitely a lot of units that we'll be showcasing in some of these teams where I farmed them up to SA10, got the 4 copies to open their paths, but I have not put any orbs into them. So some people, like for example this Golden Frieza, he's great on the movie bosses team even with summonable units, so he's rainbow for me. Whereas my STR Cooler, whilst he is used for being the leader of this team, I have no other use for him. So I think I gave him like his free level 5 crit, and that's basically it. So obviously if you have, if you want to make similar kinds of teams, but you have other units with much more hidden potential investment, then obviously those are probably going to be the ones that you want to bring over these guys. Like this GT Frieza is another good example. I have the summonable GT Frieza, so there's not really many instances where I would use this guy. So despite being SA10 with all of his paths open, he has no orbs in him at all. So obviously if you have him Rainbow, this rotation with him and the LR Frieza would be very good. He definitely would have taken him out there, but we'll get to see LR Frieza with the 18 key super. The fact that he can actually get his 18 key super on this free-to-play team. Wow. 1.7 mil on the crit. So we go on to the final stage. And let's see. So I guess, yeah, we should probably put you at the front. We do have type disadvantage, but this is the rainbow friend, so I figure we can leave him there and be okay. Maybe if he gets super attacked we would die, but let's see. Okay, well, fortunately Golden Frieza's going to get super attacked, and since he reduces damage, he's still going to get hit for a decent chunk, but at least we don't have to worry too much about dying now. Hey, additional super attack as well, why not? Get a little bit of extra damage in there, nice crit. See if the rainbow metal cooler, what can he do? Not bad. 29k, okay. And then the tech one, well, the tech one takes him out, so let's get onto that final tile and see our first time. Obviously we don't really have much to compare this to, but like I said, we're going to go through all the different categories, and I will put up some updates either on Twitter, or because there's no point really making a specific video just for that, but I will update on Twitter and on the Discord, so feel free to join that. The link will be in the description, but I will update the teams. So clearly this team not as good as the best team that I've used so far. Not even sure really what that was, but just under 3.5 minutes for the Wicked Bloodline team. Now, obviously some of the teams, I guess it would be a little bit unfair to compare them directly, because I've already built some of the other category teams, and some of them are like full rainbow units. So I wouldn't be surprised if they beat this time by quite a significant margin. But like I said, this is more to kind of showcase the different types of teams that you can use, and the ranking them against each other is more of a like friendly competition kind of thing. Like I'm not going to come out at the end and say these are specifically like the best ones you can use, because it does vary on your box and what hidden potential investment that you have. So one thing I do want to do, every time I make one of these videos, I am going to have the next one planned. But in the comments, I want you guys to let me know which of the categories that you want to see next. And then whichever one I see the comments for, obviously, like I say, the next video will be the one that I've already got planned. And then the one after that will be whichever go. Like, I want to make sure I try and do the ones that you guys want to see sooner rather than later, so let me know in the comments down below. So anyway, that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a comment of which category team you want to see next. I mean, you can there's pretty much mini leaders for every category, so I'll definitely be if you can name one that doesn't have one, I'll have to see what I can do, but there you go. So this has been the Masked Ningen. I hope you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter, all that other good stuff. All the links to my social media and my Discord are in the description, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.